El Segundo, California. Officer Brad Thompson is just responding to a bank robbery call-out in the downtown. Two gunmen just robbed the city bank, stole $500,000 and killed 6 people including 2 security guards. Thompson is quickly going through El Segundo's midday traffic. As soon as he reaches another intersection, he sees the wanted vehicle going towards his cruiser. The suspects open fire at Thompson's cruiser, just missing officer's head by inches. Thompson fires back, so does the suspect, hitting an innocent driver who hits the wall, almost hitting a pedestrian.
Shot fired! Innocent driver was hit! Send EMS immediately to Washington Street!
The craziness continues. Renegades makes a quick right turn. Thompson is right behind them. After making his turn, officer sees a very unpleasant surprise. Robbers are stuck in heavy traffic and firing. Thompson shoots back, but he is hit in the shoulder. He goes unconscious for a few seconds. After getting his consciousness back, he realizes that he lost a visual on crazy murderers. But officers never give up. Thompson reaches another intersection, making a roadblock there, but sees that the car was already blocked by other units. One suspect hopped out of the vehicle, but unbelievably, the driver unclenches and continues with his road madness. Thompson, even though he's wounded, is determined to end this nonsense. After almost hitting freaked out pedestrian, he spots maniacs suicidally heading to cluster of police cars.
I'm blocking that motherfucker! Oh!
Within milliseconds, decides to sacrifice himself, blocking the SUV. Thompson comes through the window, hitting the bumper with his head. Incredibly, the fleeing SUV still continues, but not for long. Miraculously, Thompson survives and even gets back to his feet, chasing the suspect. Converges on and finds out that the lunatic paid the highest price. His colleague may be survived, but will stay for the rest of his life behind bars for first-degree murder. These two crazy maniacs had all the know-how to get away with $500,000 after robbing a bank and murdering 6 innocent people. But these El Segundo cops proved to be the one enemy they couldn't conquer. Liberty City, New York. Detective Ted May is on patrol when suddenly the rude cab driver hits his Chevy Camaro, not knowing he just hit an unmarked police car. Detective May performs a traffic stop, but when the bully realizes it wasn't just some rich guy's muscle car, he takes off. Crazy Renegade is going about 60 miles per hour when he loses control, almost trucking innocent driver. At that moment, Detective May realizes that the situation is even worse. Crazy maniac has innocent passenger on the board.
We got a problem. There's a passenger in the cab.
Cab driver is jacked up on adrenaline-fueled rage, and now he's targeting squad car and other vehicles with deadly aggression. Meanwhile, Detective May is planning to stop his road rage. He goes for the pit, but with no success. Immediately tries another one, again with no effect. Goes for a third one. Unbelievably, the taxi is still on the move, like it's resistant to May's pit maneuvers. Furthermore, the suspect doesn't have enough, makes another hit, and few meters later adds another victim on his list. Car hood goes flying, and it seems that the fleeing vehicle will be in flames very soon. Suspect makes a quick right turn and makes his getaway dirtier than ever, hitting the garbage cans.
He's hitting everybody and everything. We're now at Gulfston Purgatory. Suspect's going about 50.
Taxi speeds up to 50 miles per hour, nearly misses another innocent driver. After one cruiser all those civilian cars and ashcans, the light pole becomes another victim of this man's crazy behavior. After so many hits, his cab is incredibly still mobile. Vehicle acts like a brand new car, letting the suspect accelerate to unbelievably 100 miles per hour. The crew misses the deadly crash just by inches, but his luck runs out few moments later, bumping into grey sedan. Miraculously, the freak still continues with his deadly ride, demolishes another pole. May goes for the pit, it's ineffective again. Blue SUV wisely clears the road, avoiding the crash with Maniac, who turns left, and it won't surprise anybody that he still continues. Detective May pits him again. Renegade takes it like a caress, but it seems that the highway wasn't a good choice of a location. There's absolutely no way he could outrun Camaro here. Suspect makes another close call and speeds up to 110. Even though there's a kidnapped passenger in the cab, Detective May makes a devastating Medusa touch that spins the outlaw's vehicle. Miraculously, unbelievably and incredibly, he's back on track, getting away again. However, his cab finally breaks down. May makes an unusual front block and ends this endless hot pursuit. Detective hops from his damaged cruiser and gives the driver last warning with his gun pulled on the crazy freak. Maniac makes his final silly decision, still trying to run away. Detective May gives him what he was asking for, and the scared woman can finally run to safety. What could have easily been over with just a citation ended with attack by deadly weapon on police car. With excellent PIT durability, with demolition derby in downtown, with making the city messed up and lightless, with high-speed crazy ride, with crazy highway spin, and with bullet in the head. Cleveland, Ohio. Officers Ray Howard and Julian Cooney spot a reckless driver who just struck pedestrian and drove away like nothing happened. Officer Howard goes for a traffic stop, but suspect has other plans. Goes crazy mode, letting the officers know that chase is on. Speeds up to 70 miles per hour. However, quickly loses control, hitting the civilian truck. Howard comes closer to fleeing Maniac, who makes a reverse, hitting the police cruiser. Madman continues bashing other civilian cars and traffic lights. Officers are behind him. The Renegade makes a quick left turn and accelerates to 80 and gets lost. Just for a moment though.
Suspects going southbound at X turns Emirates Street. Damn it, that guy's gonna score somebody!
The fake midday traffic stops this bully, making him crash into innocent driver and immobilizing suspect's vehicle. Car chase suddenly turns into a foot pursuit, but just for a few meters. Howard aims the gun at the criminal, forcing him to stop. Howard goes for a frisk, while Cooney covers him from distance, but then, still being not cuffed, the crook smokes another chance. Shockingly breaks loose, cracks the car's window and gets in. Howard is so surprised that he's not able to do anything. Lunatic runs over the sign and nearly misses the pedestrian. Officers run back to their cruiser. Unbelievably, the pursuit is back on. Furthermore, Officer Howard is chasing the fool without the driver's door. With cops on his tail, the fugitive reaches the highway, showing the other driver who is just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Howard tries the pit, but the freak speeds up, avoiding the stopping touch. This outlaw's reckless greed has made him a threat to everyone else on the road. As the suspect reaches unbelievable 110, he gets himself into a deadly head-on collision. Miraculously, he's still on the getaway. Hits another car, the crash isn't stopping him either. Officers see the heavy smoke coming from the fugitive's engine.
Suspect crashes into everybody! Looks like his car will be in flames pretty soon!
Maniac crashes again. Howard makes a pit, unsuccessfully. After that, even the weather has enough of this nonsense. As it starts raining, the road goes wet and driving at these speeds is even more harder. Suspect makes his final crash. His car gives in. And Howard ends this crazy ride.
Get out of the car, no! Get out! Turn the engine off! Turn the engine off! Get out now! Hands! Let me see your hands! Hands up!
It's hard to believe that nobody was fatally injured during the whole chase. Just few minor injuries. When you make a mistake, the best idea you can make is to stop and face the consequences. Because if you decide to escape, not caring who you're gonna hurt or even kill on your crazy breakaway, most likely you will get yourself to the spot when you either save your ass or get something you will not like sticked into your ass in prison.